What's up, gang? What's up, chat? It's Casey. I'm back again. UFC 312 reactions. Here we go. So this is how my picks went out. I went 5 for 12. Nobody picked well. Nobody did it right. Bedtime's like 1 for 12, okay? Nobody knew what to do, how to call this. But let me tell you something. I was right. UFC 312 was not that bad of a card, okay? Everybody took a fucking shit on it. All the meme pages, everyone, and then guess what? Well, everybody changed their tune through the prelims. Oh, wow, yeah, Anshul Jubilee got knocked out right away. Yeah, right, exactly. That's what we knew was going to be good. All right, but let's go through it again. First of all, Quillen Salkilled KO'd Anshul Jubilee for right away. Do not redeem, sir. Do not redeem the punch. And I called that, I called the KO round 2. I was off. I should have thought even less of the Indian fighter, of the Indian regional scene recruit. But good on Quillen Salkilled. Now everybody's going to keep an eye out on him, but we'll see how he does in his next fight. Jonathan Mikhailov defeats Kevin Jousset in round 3 decision. I blew that one completely, totally wrong. I really thought the CKB guy, CKB prodigy would get it. But no, Mikhailov had a great fight. He shut down Jousset very well. Very good fight. And then, look, I called this one perfectly. Rongju defeats Cody Steele via 3-round decision. What did I tell you? Rongju, crafty vet, was going to get it. Easy. That was such an easy one to call. So, every time I tell you guys, oh, someone comes in the UFC 7-0, 8-0, 9-0. Like, no, they almost never do it. And guess what? Cody Steele, fight IQ went out the window, wrestling prodigy, and he went, stood in the pocket with Rongju. Terrible idea. All right. Alexandre Topuria beat Colby Thick. Colby was bone dry. All right. That was terrible. And Volk did not help in the corner. The script of Volk versus Topuria in the corner thing. Like, well, and here's the thing too. Topuria, like, how did he do that well? 2-year layoff, can crusher in European regional MMA. And like someone's younger brother, like brothers in the UFC never do as well. Like Mo Usman, Chris Dawkins' brother, what's his name? Anyway, you know what I mean? Like Herbert Burns, okay? Like brothers never do as well. It goes back even further. Oh God, Pettis brothers, right? And then the Diaz brothers, guess what? Neither of them have that good of a record, okay? Yeah, brother teams never do that good. Everything was going against Alexandre Topuria, and guess what? He shut down Colby Thickness. Colby Thickness just had nothing for him. He did, like, the speed didn't help, all right? He picked at him. He just seemed to have no power, no capability to bring any threat to Topuria. Topuria did a fucking perfect suplex, stunned on him, emoted on him, fine. Kong Wang, what did I tell you? It's the hype. I believed in the hype of Kong Wang, or Tong Wang. I don't know. It's for some reason in Chinese, sometimes C is a T. Ta Fai Tong Nong. What's the Happy New Year one that the Schmo's wife did? Yeah. Kong Wang. Yeah. I'm the Joker, baby. She had that. Bruna Brazil, she didn't have anything for her. Kong Wang did not have the KO power, and guess what? I should have known. Flyweight, 125 women's fight, just always bet decision. At 125 and 115 women's fights, just bet decision. Good fight, though. I mean, look, all of these fights, okay, we started off with an instant KO. Crowd was so hyped. You had all the Polynesians in the crowd doing the rock thing, the chee. So, all right, and then decision, going back to Slava Claus. I thought Team Alpha Male had this one, but no, Tom Nolan, they banged it out. It was a war. That's 2 wars on the prelims right there, all right? 2 wars right away. So this is what I was saying. Nobody knew. Nobody took a look at this fight. Everybody just saw the main card and then female championship for the co-main and just like, oh, this sucks. Like, no, we had good fights. It was worth watching. But it was by about this point that the Australian crowd, I thought, started to lose some steam. Tough luck to Slava Claus. He just wasn't good enough. Okay, Gabriel Santos. Jack Jenkins almost had it, and he got that. He got subbed, and guess what? This Charles DeBronx Jr. guy, Gabriel Santos. I didn't know he had DeBronx in his corner. And look, let me check this out. Is he a shoot to box guy? No, Evolução MMA, not shoot to box. I don't know why. Why is Charles in his corner? Who's there? Let's check this out. Andre Dida. Yeah, they don't have Coach Cruz. I don't even know. I don't know any of these guys. Thiago Silva. No. Like, how many Thiago Silvas are there? Yeah, Bruno Silva. Okay. No. I don't even know these guys. So what's Charles DeBronx doing in that guy's corner? Nevertheless, it was a good fight. Jack Jenkins, he was scrappy. He was trying to get it, but he lost. Francisco Prado let me down completely against Jake Matthews. Jake Matthews just boxed him up, had solid, stood in the pocket. They should have given me the decision. At least I picked the decision thing, right? And I was a little too, well, I'll admit it, I was a little too enthusiastic about KOs and stuff, and I didn't think anybody was going to get subbed. But yeah, had I just picked decisions, right, I would have been way higher. Let's see. Yeah, but Prado, look, he never got out of first gear, and that was the case of a lot of fighters this night. So Jake Matthews was good. I thought he showed up great, and now he's like 21-5 or 21-6 on his record. That's a strong. Let's look it up. Come on. Yeah, 2-win streak. A bit of a decision merchant. That's okay. But yeah, that was great. That was a great fight. 21-7. Okay, that's still a pretty good record. All right, Rodolfo Bellato versus Jimmy Crute. This was a great fight. Let's just say this. I did not expect Jimmy Crute to show up in the way that he did. Look, that was okay. Nobody picked a draw. I don't think anybody was that hot on Jimmy Crute. And like I said, the man with one leg, at the end of round 2, Bellato struck him in his right leg. Crute backed off. He was just ginger. He was trying to switch stances for the rest of the fight after that. He didn't really have much to give him. Bellato just, blockhead Bellato over here, just kept coming at the end of round 3, through round 3. But look, Jimmy Crute threw it all out there in round 1. And he did get a legit 10-8. Bellato threw 2 significant strikes in the first round. 2. So this was a great fight, though. I think everybody enjoyed it. And it showed that Jimmy Crute still has something to give. He still has a lot of fight in him. He has plenty of skill. He has plenty of heart. And then I think it added some glaze to Rodolfo Bellato too. So both these guys, I think, will have good fights coming up next. We'll see. Taliesin Teixeira called this one. Justin Tafa. What did I say about Australians and Polynesians? They always let you down. When you mix that together, you get 7-5 Justin Tafa. Round 1 KO. First strike he took from Taliesin Teixeira. And hey, close enough. Big Nog is back. This guy is gigantic. So Justin Tafa had nothing. That was terrible. Cut him. We lost Rosenstrike, but we still have Tafa for some reason. We'll see if he gets cut or not. But let me just go over. Okay, Australian fighter, won, lost, won, lost, won, draw. So it's about even, and we'll take it. I think this about edges it out. It's where, yeah, Australian fighters pretty much took a dump tonight. If you count the draws as a loss, it's not. But yeah, ultimately, it's like don't pick Australian fighters, don't pick Hawaiian fighters, don't pick Polynesian fighters. Justin Tafa, Super Samoan 2.0, basically. If even that is a little bit too much. Zhang Weili by decision. I didn't even watch this. I saw the first round and I was like, I ended up baking a pie. That's what I had better to do than watch this fight. But Zhang Weili, awesome. I knew, was there ever any doubt? How could she have been the underdog going into this fight? Dominant champ look, let's just look at the record real quick. Where's she at in the last couple fights? Yeah, 5-fight win streak. Yan Xiaonan absolutely dominated Yan Xiaonan. Lemos was terrible. Carlos Suarez, a terrible fight. Joanna, sorry Joanna, but she retired her. Yeah, it's how could people have considered this? And look, this leads into the Zhang versus Valentina fight. Is Zhang gonna go up 10 pounds? I don't know. Does she have the size on her for Valentina? And listen, I've said this before. Wait, let me check this again. How old is Zhang Weili? She is 35. Okay, and Valentina is no spring chicken either. So it's kind of an old head champ fight, but that might be like a career topper for both of them. Okay, I don't know how much more Valentina's got left to do. What's she do? Gonna fight till she's 40? I don't know. And then tough luck to Tatiana Suarez. She just didn't have anything for her. She just kept spamming 1 for 15 on takedowns. Okay, this is like, just hang it up. Okay, that's all you had. That was terrible. And then here we go. Almost not my favorite fight of the night. I think everybody was let down by this main event. Strickland was bone dry. Strickland looked like Izzy did when Strickland fought Izzy. He just, I mean, I'll give him this. He did control the cage. Like, he did make Dricus back up. But the story of the night is that Dricus, he shed his goofy style. He grew up and he had legit striking. And even Strickland's being memed on by just throwing that. Like, that's all Strickland's doing. He had no volume. He had no threat to Dricus. It was bad. It was bad. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious to everybody that Strickland is not getting any more title fights ever. He's not going to work his way back to the title. But the bright side is, I guarantee you we'll see the Strickland versus Whittaker matchup. And I don't know about you guys, but I am a giant Robert Whittaker fan. Like, so pray for Whittaker on that one. Whittaker has been showing his age. He's not even that old, but he's showing his age already. Strickland, I think he's my age. He's 36, right? 33? What? Damn. Okay, well, you look a lot older, Strickland, even for a guy who doesn't drink or smoke or anything. How old's Dricus? 31. Yeah. Well, you know what? 33 is not that old, but I don't know. Let's see how many more motorcycle accidents Strickland's going to get into. Other than that, Dricus won fair and square, and Sean said as much in the post-fight. There's really not much to say. It was a complete shutout. It was basically Strickland Izzy 2.0, but flipped around. So that's it. I'm looking forward to Strickland versus Whittaker, Dricus versus Khamzat. I mean, throw the Pereira fight in the trash. Pereira's got to get past Ankalaev. It's got to be a hard fight for him. We'll see how good of a wrestling coach Glover can be for him. We'll see. I don't know. Other than that, I mean, Dricus, yeah, no, I bet you he's going to get crushed by Khamzat. I did not believe in Khamzat for years. I mean, all through the pandemic, I was like, no, not this guy. No, this is hype. No, this is manufactured. No, they give him cans and scrubs. He couldn't finish Gilbert Burns and couldn't finish Usman, who fought short notice and up a weight class. But no, I mean, after his fight against Whittaker, where he just mauled him, it was sad. I could not bear to see that. I hate seeing Whittaker lose. So I just don't know. I don't see how Dricus holds up in the wrestling. I mean, I just don't get it with Khamzat's wrestling. Like, it's full-on steroid superpower wrestling. So that's it. That's the decision. 5 for 12, but I did rank up on a belt in second-degree white belt on Tapology. How do you like that? But I was 5 for 12. That's not very good. You want to get at least 50% or better. So anyways, I'll check in with y'all later. We'll do some matchmaking or something. Peace out.